Hey everyone, Courtney here with Southern Owls, and today we are going to be making a super cute cat wreath using this fun sign, a 18-inch wreath form from the Dollar Tree, and 10-inch Deco Mesh. I chose tan and black. So let's get rolling. I always like to start off with my sign and get that prepped and ready so it can cure while we are getting our wreath good. I always take off the stickers, cut off that, and we're going to put in 4 pipe cleaners. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to staple these guys in using my staple gun. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you are having seriously a fantastic day. What is everyone up to today? Hopefully you had a good day at work, or you're just taking the day off, doing some crafts. For this wreath, we're going to be using the ruffle method all the way around. Every time, y'all. Every time. Okay. Stapled on. Oh, this is right by me. I'm going to put this right down closer. I had to move where my mic was because my last craft tutorial got a little crazy and I kept on hitting my shirt and I didn't want the microphone hitting me. So I know when the mic is really close to me, it's like, ooh, Courtney, you're being a little loud. So move the mic down, so hopefully that's good. Stapled, glued, and put that bad boy off to the side. So now I am going to prep this. So I'm going to be using tan and black pipe cleaners, and I'm going to get this color coded. I am going to cut these in half. And we're going to start off with 4. I'm going to need more than 4, but we're going to start off with 4 just to get going. And you can see the pattern that I'll be working with. And then we will get our mesh cut. So these nippers, I do love them. They are linked in my Amazon storefront. So we're going to start off with that outer ring. And I'm just going to start tying in those pipe cleaners. I started off with tan. So we're going to do 2 tan. Okay. 2 black. And that is how we're going to color coat our mesh also, okay? 2 tan, 2 black. And we're going to do that all the way around the outer form, okay? 2 and 2. You can use whatever colors you want. You don't have to use tan and black. That is just what I chose to use today for this project. So 2 tan, 2 black. Okay. So now we are going to go in that inner ring, and wherever there was 2 tans, we're going to do black here. We're going to do tan here. And we're going to do every other. Ooh, that's going to be all black though. Okay, hold on. We're going to stick with the 2 blacks, 2 tans, because I don't want that to be all black. Okay. That's fine. I could have left that there. It's fine. Okay, so stay with that same 2, 2, 2, 2. And that will be perfect. 2, 2, 2, 2. And this is just color coding our wreath so we don't get confused when we start putting our mesh on. Oh, you know what? I'm a goobs. You could totally go around the whole thing, and that's going to create more stability. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's do that. Hang tight, hang tight. My brain sometimes. My brain. Okay. So go around. If you go around both rings, it does create more of a stability for your pipe cleaners. So we're going right in the middle of the bracket. So first we started on the bracket on the outer ring, and now we are going in between the brackets. Sorry, my Wasn't even thinking. Wasn't even thinking. And we're still sticking with 2, 2, 2, 2. So 2 tans, then 2 blacks. 2 tans, then 2 blacks. Almost done. Sorry. Sorry. You can keep your pipe cleaners long too if you want a little bit more to work with. I just always hate like wasting so much pipe cleaner and cutting so much off at the end. So I always just tend to cut mine in half. Okay, here's the project. So we have 2 blacks, 2 tans, 2 blacks, 2 tans. Same with the outer, 2 blacks, 2 tans, all the way around. And that's how we're gonna color code the mesh that we lay down. We're gonna coordinate it with whatever color pipe cleaner that we put on our wreath form. So that's really gonna help us know where the mesh needs to coordinate with our wreath. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 pieces of each, and I'm going to cut them at 25 inches. For this part, I do use a rotary blade. I just always find something heavy to keep my mesh from rolling back on me. So we need 8. I'm going to cut this in though because it doesn't look very pretty. Okay, 8 pieces, y'all. 8 of each. So 25. 10-inch Deco Mesh. The tan is a poly jute. One of my favorite meshes to work with. I got that at Hobby Lobby. And the black, I don't even know. Oh my gosh, is that perfect? I love that. I love when it works like that. Make sure, y'all, because I'm bad at this, make sure you're using your scrap pieces, okay? I am so bad at using my scrap mesh, so don't be like Courtney. Use your scrap mesh. Don't forget about it, like I'm using in this tutorial today. Because I am the worst at, I'll like just put it down and then I'm like, I'll discover it later and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have used that. Anyone else? Ooh, is that going to be almost, oh, a little extra, but that's a-okay. We will open up a new thing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more. Okay, so we have 8 pieces of each color. So that's 16 pieces total. So now we're going to grab our form and we're going to start with the outer. Okay, we're going to start with the outer ring and we are going to ruffle that mesh on. So our mesh naturally already rolls, so I always do it like a scroll, face down. Okay, I flip it out on my table. I tuck it about 1 inch or 2. I pinch the middle, and then I walk my fingers over to the other side, and I make sure that this also folds under. So now we have our cute little ruffle, and I am putting these on horizontally, which, hold on. Actually, I think I want to do them vertically. Sorry. Put them on vertically. And then just twist it in that twisty tie. And then I just kind of try to make it into a complete little circle by manipulating that middle. Just kind of give it a little pinch. And then that's going to give you better coverage. We're going to keep on going. And since our wreath is color coordinated, hopefully we won't get too confused. But we are sticking with the outer, okay? Only do the outer ring right now. And we are putting them on vertically, so up and down into that pipe cleaner, twist, 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 and then I push those down because we are done. And then I just grab that middle to make a full circle. And we're going to grab our poly jute mesh and we're going to do that same thing roll it under about an inch or two, find the middle, give it a pinch, and walk your fingers over. Uh-oh, got caught on my staple gun. To the other side, and just slap it on there vertically. This is going to create really cute ruffles in your wreath. I'm going to cut that off because it got caught in my gun, my little stapler. Okay. No one wants a frayed mesh wreath. Same thing, just kind of pinch that middle and get it going. And we're just going to keep on ruffling. I use the table to ruffle. Some people do it on their chest, which I can't do. So whatever you feel comfortable on making your ruffles is totally cool. There is no right or wrong way. As long as you get the same end result, then it doesn't matter. Okay, we're almost done. We're halfway done with the outer ring. This is just filling up really nice. And this will be a flatter wreath, so if you have a storm door, this will fit in between your storm door, which is really nice. 2 blacks, 2 browns, just still sticking with that pattern. And putting them on vertically. Thank you so much for being here today also. Let me know if you're new to my channel, or if you're an OG, say hey. Let me know where you're watching from. I always like to know where my viewers are from. It just makes it cool to see how far my videos make it. I'm in the Houston, Texas area, born and raised here. It is hot here. It is hot. My AC is pumping in my barn. My AC is pumping over here, y'all. Oh, twisted that the wrong way. There we go. Lay that pipe cleaner, that mesh right in there, and twist it. And then just merge those together to get some better coverage. So that is the outside, and now we're gonna go on the inner. So we're gonna just follow that color coding that you already did, and we're gonna do that same ruffle pattern into the middle. So wherever there is that tan pipe cleaner, just lay that mesh right into that tan pipe cleaner and give it a couple twisties. So we're going to do that same thing, that top layer. And same thing, I just make sure that we're getting really good coverage because you don't want it to be see-through, right? So as we keep on layering and adding more layers to the wreath, it's just going to help cover that form so people won't see it. Make sure you merge those. Make it really nice and pretty. Now we're going to move on to the black because we got 2 tans and then 2 blacks. So we're just now laying down a good foundation for our wreath because we're going to add in some ribbon and that super cute sign. The sign I got from Craft Outlet. I don't think I said that earlier. Oh my gosh, and I didn't show you all my ribbon choices that I picked out. Okay, we'll have to do that too. Normally, I'm so good about doing all of that at the beginning of my videos, and I did not. I didn't do that. I'm so sorry. Okay, keep on ruffling. You got this. We're almost done. More than halfway. More than halfway down. Lay that in there. Spread that mesh out, merge it together. And now we're on to tan. See, isn't it nice that we color coded? So now you're not going to get confused. Like, oh gosh, what color is next? And you're like, oh, I already know because I color coded my pipe cleaners. I don't always do that, but for this wreath, I thought it was a good idea for this tutorial so y'all could really see how much easier that makes it. And how cute and flirty is this? It's just, I love ruffles. I do like a good ruffle mesh. What do I got going on? I am about to fly out this week to Oklahoma to go meet my friend Lindsay with Tarnation Creations, and we are driving to Mississippi to teach a class at TMI Gifts. But y'all, when y'all see this video, it will already be the future, and I will already be back from that. But that is what I got going on next. That is what I got going on next in Southern Owl's world. So I'm super excited to meet some fellow wreath makers that signed up for the class. Can't wait to meet everyone. If you've never been to one of my classes, I would love to have you. I do teach some classes in the Houston area. And I've taught a class in Oklahoma also, and I'm sure that there'll be some more to come, so stay tuned. If you ever want to come to an in-person class, it would be awesome. We would have so much fun. Okay, last one. Okay, maybe. I just slid that right out of my hand. Did y'all see that? And I untwisted it. Okay. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love her. I love this. This is so pretty. It's thin, so it can go on your storm door. Okay. So now I always like to add in our sign, which now I'm thinking I might only be using 2 pipe cleaners because I don't know if these are going to be long enough. Should we put it on the black or the tan? I think I like the black. All right, we're gonna go right through that mesh. Always when making a wreath, make sure that whenever you're attaching something that you go through the mesh. That's just going to make sure that whatever object you're putting on your wreath is gonna sit on top of your wreath and not sink down. And then I always like to make sure that I'm threading through that pipe cleaner through a bracket. Ooh, hold on. That is not in a good spot. Let me go this way. There we go. Because you want to use those brackets so your sign doesn't move up and down. So it's just for stability, because I don't think I'm going to be using those top and bottom pipe cleaners. Whoopsie daisies. Whoopsie daisies. That's okay though, because I just don't think we're going to have enough room for that. Still using that bracket. Making sure that that's centered. Let's see. Let's flip it over. I don't think these are going to be... Ooh, maybe they will be. Okay, we're going to hide this underneath, though. Use those brackets. Oh, hold on. Let me give it a little... It just need a little giveaway. Whoop. There we go. Okay. We're going to fluff that mesh over that so you don't see the mechanisms. Okay. That's cute. I'm here for it. Okay, let's add, I'm going to add a super cute bow to the top. So I did pull some gray ribbon because the sign looks like whitewashed wood with the gray in it. So we're going to do, of course, some awesome cabana. This super cute burlap cat ribbon. I got this ribbon, y'all. I got this one at Joann's in the Christmas section when it went on clearance. Because it's just like, that is such a pro tip. Make sure, that is an everyday ribbon. It is labeled Christmas, but to me, you can use that in any sort of wreath design, right? So let's make a super cute, simple bow. We're going to do some 6-inch tails. And let's do 6-inch loops. And we're going to do 4 of these just to create a really good foundation. So 6 inches if you're using the bow maker, 12 inches if you're using your hand, and make those loops. And then we're going to cut at, whoa, that's ugly, at the 6. Don't worry, we're going to dovetail, so it's all gravy. So we got 4 6-inch loops, 2 6-inch tails. Now we're going to add in that cat ribbon right on top. It's really going to pop. Another 6-inch tail. And we're going to shrink down our loops to 5.5 inches. So measure at the 11. And we're just going to do 2 of those with a 6-inch tail. That's nice. So that gray ribbon is really just going to make that burlap pop. And then I'm going to go in with the cabana stripes, 6 inches. And we're going to shrink our loops down to 5 inches, and we're going to do 4 of those. So if you're using your bow maker, that's going to be 5-inch loops. If you're using your hand, you're going to measure at the 10 to make those 5-inch loops. Oh, I love a good cabana stripe. I am a sucker for it. So let's pull that tail down there. So I have 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. And then I'm going to come in with this plaid ribbon. And we're just going to do that racetrack loop, but we're still going to do another 6-inch tail. We're going to flip it so it's upside down and then flip it over our thumb. And then we're going to cut off a 6-inch tail. I'm going to make sure that that is going to be on the opposite side. we're going to grab our cable tie and thread it through right where we're holding everything. I always hold everything with my thumb and my pointer finger. Grab a pipe cleaner and thread that through, and that is how we're going to add that into our wreath. Make sure this is really nice and tight, and then cut off that extra cable tie. And now we are just going to start manipulating our bow and how we want everything to look. And then we're going to grab our scissors and dovetail all of this. So we're just going to fold that ribbon in half and cut up at an angle. I'm going to make these. I did measure 6. I'm cutting them at like 5, aren't I? I don't know. I think they're kind of cute, a little bit shorter. Okay. That is the fun thing about wreath designing. It's your wreath. You can make it however you like. So if you are a cat lover, let me know what kind of cat you have in the comments. We have a lot of cats. We live out in the country, and unfortunately, we get a lot of kittens. So we just fix them and feed them. We have a lot of outdoor cats. I don't even want to tell y'all how many. I feel like that should be a guessing game. If y'all want to play a game, guess how many cats Courtney has. Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know how many cats you think I have outdoors. Oh, okay, that's cute. Super, super fun. Okay, let's add this onto our wreath, and then we'll get it all fluffed out and beautiful. I'm going to add it to the top, making sure I go through that Deco Mesh again. So our bow stays on top of the form, using that bracket as a stabilizer so that bow's not going to go anywhere. And now we get to fluff it out a little bit. Super cute. I always like to make my cat and dog wreaths just like an everyday color, unless it's a custom order. So it really just color coordinates with anyone's door. That's really cute. Okay, so now we're gonna make some what I call curl bundles. So we're gonna do 2 up here, and we're gonna do 3 down here, and we're gonna do little V's on the side. So we're gonna all be using the same ribbon at 12 inches though. So we need 5 curl bundles, ribbon bundles. Why am I calling them curl bundles? So let's get going. We're going to use 5 of this at 12 inches. These are ribbon tail boards. You can find them. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on Etsy. I will try to remember to tag the creator, or just message me. Drop a comment if you want to know, and I can link her Etsy store in the comments, because normally I do forget to tag her in my videos, and I'm so bad with remembering her Etsy store name. But I do love these ribbon tail boards. But no worries, if you are a beginner crafter, don't spend your money on all the fancy things, okay? Just buy what you need. You don't need everything. I know it's hard, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I used to do, if you're an OG, you already know this, I would use a piece of cardboard. One side was 12 inches, and then the other I cut at 13. And those were the 2 ribbon tails that I always, like the sizes that I always used in the beginning. So, and that's what I still use today. I still just use 12 and 13. But you can just wrap your ribbon around that to save some money. And then once you sell a few wreaths, set a goal. Say, okay, if I sell 5 wreaths or 10 wreaths, then I get to get ribbon tail boards, you know? Always good to set goals. I am such a goal setter. I thrive on goals. I do. I feel good when I accomplish the goals. What are some of your 2024 goals? One of mine was posting weekly on YouTube, which has turned into twice a week. I now post on my YouTube channel Tuesdays and Fridays because I've just enjoyed it so much doing these tutorials with y'all. Y'all have been awesome. Y'all are seriously so kind over here on YouTube. I have just really enjoyed doing these tutorials. So that was one of my goals, and I feel like I'm knocking it out of the park. So far, so good. Not only one video over here, I've been knocking it out of the park with 2 videos. 2 videos a week. Okay, so now got that going. You know, my mess. Just that over to the side. I'll throw that in the trash in just a little bit. So now these are what I called ribbon tail bundles. If you're not really great at bow making, these are what I used to make in the beginning because I could not make a bow to save my life. I am going to cut my pipe cleaners in half though because I hate wasting pipe cleaners. I only need 5 and I already have a half of one cut over there. So I am going to cut these in half. You can keep yours whole. I just hate wasting pipe cleaners. So you're going to grab your 2.5 inch, find the middle and give it a pinch, and grab the other one and just form an X. And then you're going to grab the 1.5 inch and just start putting that on, finding the middle, giving a pinch, and laying that right down on top of each other. You're going to grab your pipe cleaner and thread it through right where you're holding it. I always push up and then I twist, twist, twist. And now you have these super cute, fun ribbon tail bundles. So we're going to have 5 of those for this wreath. And then we're going to make some corner pieces coming out of the sign. We're not going to use as many ribbons for those. Twist, twist, twist. I always kind of just push it out because I just think it makes it so much more fun. They just look like a flower, right? They just look like a cute little flower. And we're just going to keep on going. So these are super cute to make. I think they're flirty. They just, you know, give it a little, your wreath a little pizzazz. And like I said, I could not make a bow for about a year. These are what I would make. I would make these for my wreaths. I never made a bow. I tried and I would try and I just keep on trying. And then I just kept on watching different YouTubers. And it just finally clicked one day and I was like, oh my gosh, I get it now. Okay, you make loops. Oh, okay, you do that. Got it. It just all finally clicked one day. Last one. I do have a bow tutorial class though for, oh, I made one extra. Oh no, it's fine because I'll use that on the sides. I do have a bow tutorial. It's $10. I make 5 different bows in depth, up close and personal. You can purchase a ticket on my website, thesouthernows.com. It is a private group over on Facebook where you'll watch the tutorials. So I would love to have you for that class. Okay, so now we are going to start adding these in. So I'm going to add one up here and we're going to go through that mesh. Making sure that I make contact on the other side. And you're going to want to make sure that you are attaching these to that wire, right? To the wire on your wreath. And then I just kind of start arching it and fluffing them out how I want them to be. And since it's wired ribbon, you can really just get after it, manipulate those where you want it to go. Isn't that cute? So we're going to skip where the sign is and we're going to go here and add another one. Catty corner. Make sure you're going through that mesh so the ribbon tail bundles sit on top of your mesh and they don't sink through your wreath. Make sure you're using the wire from your form and twist, 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 and fluff out that ribbon tail. So one there, one right in the middle of the wreath. Same thing, we're just going to go right through that mesh. Making sure that we make contact though with the wire. With the wire, whoop, I lost it. I always say this is the hardest part of wreath making is threading through those pipe cleaners, y'all. Twist, twist, twist. Fluff it out. Just arch them up. All right, one right here in this corner. Same thing, we're just going through that mesh. Whoop! I pulled it right out of my hands, y'all. There we go. Making sure we are attaching it. Cute. Okay, one more here, and then we're going to make our V's coming out of the sign, because that's going to be a little bit different method, pretty similar to what we've been making with these ribbon tail bundles, but just a little bit different. Okay, here's what we're working with. That's cute. Okay, so you see how it's gappy where the sign is? We are going to just we're going to take our fish, our cat ribbon, which always makes me want to sing Meow Mix, right? Do y'all remember that commercial? What was that, in the 90s? I want chicken, I want liver. Meow Mix, please deliver. Okay, so we're going to do, this is the 2.5 inch. We're just dovetailing and we're doing 2. And now I am just going to, I think I just want the cabana stripe. I think that's going to be cute. So 1, because I accidentally cut an extra. It wasn't an extra. It knew it was going to be a team player in just a second. 1, 2. Oh. Fold over, cut up at an angle. Okay, we're going to do a very similar thing, but we're going to V it. So we are going to take our pipe cleaner, cut it in half, or you can keep them long and cut off the extras at the end. We are going to lay that 1.5 inch right on top of the 2, find the middle, give it a pinch, and this is what we V it, right? So we're going to make a V. Twist, twist, twist. So we're going to have that flaring out of the sign. Super cute, super easy. And that's why we don't need a whole lot of ribbon where our sign is, because it's just going to get lost. So I always kind of angle these right in, right where the sign is. Going through the mesh again, same thing. Twist, twist, twist. Make sure that you found a piece of metal. And now we got that Ving out from the sign. Isn't that adorable? And we're gonna do the same thing over on this side. And then we'll be all done. Look, I made this wreath in less than an hour. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I love that. Super simple, very beginner wreath. Affordable wreath too, since we're using a Dollar Tree wreath form, which is always nice. I'm gonna V that right out from the sign. And guess what? You see this guy? He's just in the way. We're gonna cut him down just a little bit because I wanna make sure that you can see my sign. These seem to be okay. That guy was just a little long. How adorable. How cute is that? Super sweet. Goes with any door, right? I love this cap ribbon. I think it just turned out so stinking cute. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I, of course, always appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on all the places, TikTok, Facebook here, Pinterest, Instagram. Make sure that you sign up to become an official Owlet at www.thesouthernowls.com. Scroll down on my homepage to the bottom, put your email address in, and I'm going to be doing monthly giveaways. So you don't want to miss out on that, right? So make sure that you become an official Owlet. And stay tuned for more tutorials from Courtney with Southern Owls. What? Bye, everyone. I hope you'll have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye, guys.